Hey everybody, it's Friday night, time for Team Chaos on D&D Denial. We are glad to be here. We are here on Friday nights. I know that I Sneeze Stars does theirs on Monday, and they have another one on Tuesday, and I keep forgetting the name. Brain just doesn't work all the time. But tonight is a possible, potential TPK for Team Chaos. Possible, but we shall see. I've got plans for this group that they don't even know exists yet, depending on how they go. So with that, we're going to jump right into combat. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, friends.
And roll for initiative.
Okay.
No. Right off rip.
Oh.
I don't want to roll for initiative. This is too soon, too sudden. All right, so Ellen.
I have my own plots and plans. Hilarious.
Ellen, I have you at 38 of a. Well, everybody has to re-roll since we're starting new combat, and we haven't had combat in what, 7 sessions?
So many sessions.
Oh my god! Do you guys know how to fight still?
I believe in myself.
Remember, I have no weapons or armor.
This is true.
I got a 29 for my initiative.
All right, so Sirith is at 29. All right, Ellen, what do you got?
Man, I grabbed the wrong dice. I'm about to roll. All right. I grabbed a. Here's an idea of how long it's been. I grabbed a D20.
Goodness.
Goodness,
All right,
goodness.
That's a 10. So 10 plus my. Hang on. I can't remember how to do it. 10 plus my initiative bonus.
If you get a 10, that
So
explodes.
Oh, right, it does.
God, it has been a while. Goodness.
All right, so that's another 5 on top of that. So that's 30, 40, 45.
It just reminds me of how slow
long
Sirith
time.
is every time.
All right, Ahote, what's your initiative?
22.
22. You're so slow.
Maybe not that slow.
Bajra.
I also got a 45.
Damn. Right on. I like to hear it. So, Bajra, what's your agility? What is your agility, wits, and perception added together? Modifiers added together.
18.
18. Ellen, what are yours?
Agility, wits, etc. So
Yep.
agility, wits, and what?
Agility, wits, and perception.
Oh, okay. Perception.
20. Sorry. I did my willpower.
All right, so
20.
Agility, wits, and perception. That is 21.
All right, so Ellen still gets to go first. Before that, 29. Sierra, Ahote, you're going to go last. Ahote, you are in charge of what Luna does, so make sure that you have that. What is Luna's initiative?
And we're at like full fatigue and health because we just slept.
Yep.
And we're just waiting.
You guys are fresh and ready to go.
Great chillin'.
Ahote, what's Luna's initiative?
Luna initiative. Which one's behind her thing? Is a 15.
Is what?
Her initiative is a 35.
35.
I like her better than me.
Organized.
All right. I gotta look up one more thing. I always forget where this is. I don't know why. It's here. Nope. There it is. Okay, and and these bad boys. Now, when we last left off, I had said that a ashen-like smoke began to fill the area of the VIP, so it's kind of grayish in here. Everybody make perception checks TS4.
Oop, boy.
Whoa. Perception check the answer for.
That's 4.
4.
Score in 7 years ago.
Barely 4.
Perception.
Our father was fretful.
3.
Hote, what'd you get?
That is
3.
3. All right, it's really cloudy for you, so you're at a -25 to kind of see through. It's kind of giving you it's giving the area this like this concealment to you. You can see images, but it's very vague. Okay, Ellen, what about you? Did you make yours or not?
Perception TS of 4, right?
Yep.
All right, so. All right, that's yeah, 4 successes. If you it was actually yeah, 8 successes minus the 4 is 4 successes.
Well, no, just if you would have done, if you got 8 successes, you got 8 successes. Remember, it's meet or beat. You don't subtract successes. It has been a while for you guys. Holy crap.
Yes.
That's what happens when we have
It's been
7
7
sessions of
RP.
roleplay. Yeah, so that's what happens. All right, very good. With that, Ellen, you get to go first.
Actually,
There
I
are
have
3. There's 3 of these demons. Just to get you into it. They are standing about 8 feet tall. They appear to be that of a humanoid-esque. They are of a dark or black hue with grayish tinge outlining them. Yeah. Their eyes are a deep reflective purple.
hilarious.
What?
I have the ability sudden strike, so I get to go first.
Well, alrighty then. Bajra, what are you doing first? Is this on every
Bajra-
turn, or is it on the first turn of
No,
combat?
this is just strike first at the beginning of each combat.
Okay, you get to go first. What are you doing?
So
With
I'm
your
gonna,
little rope dart.
with my whittle wolf dart, I'm just gonna straight up just go ham. I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm waiting for things to fight for days. I'm going
What's
after this
funny
man
is
in front.
Ellen's move was actually going to be to say, Pasha, we should move now and go get our weapons. And he's like, Bajra, and she's like,
She's got her rope dart out. It's been on her this whole time. She is ready. She is pumped. She's ready. God, she was waiting for these motherfuckers to come back since she found her
swap
true
that
sister.
around. Bajra's the Balrog.
She is ready.
Well, let's go. Let's
All right,
rumble.
We're attacking this man directly underneath me. We're just taking swings. Okay. Now is this a full? Hold on. That was like this. What I was looking at. Is this a full attack? Yes. Make a single strike at the beginning of the turn, so I only get 1 attack, not in a full attack turn. Right?
I don't know what you're reading.
The
I assume you should know your character better than I
Well,
do.
yeah, but it says employing this ability, a character can make a single strike at the beginning of a combat turn before initiative is determined, and if the character is within striking distance.
Great, right?
Then it goes on so I can't take a full attack action. I just take 1 attack.
You just take 1 attack. That's it. It's just a
hit
whoosh, right? That's it.
Just hit it.
Just hit it. Come
Just
on.
hit it.
Let's rumble.
All right, hitting it. Hitting it. 6. 7. 7 successes. I can
math.
math real good.
This creature that you attack, that you throw at, doesn't move. Your rope dart dagger hits it and just ka-chings right off of it. And he kind of gets that sly, devilish grin, just.
Clear, we have a problem. All right, now it's Ellen. 'cause
Now
I
it's
can
back to regular
one-
initiative. Ellen, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Now remember, I'm going to set you guys up for as much success as I can. Remember, most of you don't have weapons. Your weapons are in a storage locker towards the entrance of the ship, which is about mid-level, so it's about 5 decks below where you guys have where there's this large promenade where everybody came in and security guards took your stuff, and there's these security lockers there in which all weapons were put in.
Oh my God, I'm sneaky. All right.
What do you want to do? Come on.
Okay, so going to here. Oh, what was that ability right there? I just passed it. All right. I would like to cast multiple imagery to make a mimic of myself. And,
Go for it. Roll it.
All right. I don't think I need to roll anything. It says causes 10 fatigue for image.
Oh, this is the ability?
Yeah. Yeah, they may attempt a perception check if they are watching me or are involved in combat with me.
And which ability is this again?
Multiple imagery.
That's a stealth ability, isn't it?
It is.
Is this sneaky secret?
How many images are you creating?
Just a
Now that
single-
you have renewed. By the way, just because everybody needs to know this, Markham's fatigue for his character Ellen
Oh yeah.
was not accurately calculated, and so he recalculated it based off of new information he found out. He has fatigue well over 150.
So do I.
148.
Yeah, so 148. So you're only going to create one image.
For now, the point is he wants them to think this is him. And use that to kind of step behind it and then activate Cirrus invisibility box and run for the cargo hold.
All right, very good. Take your 10
God, I gave that
fatigue.
to you.
Take your 10 fatigue,
didn't-
and these guys get a perception check to notice you.
He has of 1 per
54.
willpower modifier.
Yeah, what's your willpower modifier?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. And then you're going to activate the invisibility box or the tech
so-
that allows you to use mirrors and other things to make yourself predator-like invisibility.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
And then what are you going to do?
I'll talk like Schwarzenegger as I run down. I'm kidding. Then he's just gonna try and quietly but quickly move out of the room and head toward. He was gonna tell Baja to go too, but when she started attacking, he's like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go grab my weapons." I'll be
You
right
can still do that. It's a basic action to speak to somebody. Not like you can't.
back."
Her first natural reaction is to try to kill it, and then, oh shit.
Oh shit! It didn't work. Fuck.
While he's invisible, he will whisper in her ear as he passes behind her. You should get your weapons from the cargo hold.
I don't know what else they're gonna do, but because this one didn't work.
And he'll just cruise on after saying that.
All right.
Hopefully,
It's
it'll-
going to, so it's going to take you approximately 10 turns to get to where you want. And
Isn't it a combat where everyone's just running to and from places?
well, no, this is going to be this. If everybody does what they're supposed to be, this should be a multi-ship level combat. but we shall see.
Oh, fun.
Baja, your turn.
Okay. She's not a runner. She's a fighter.
Sometimes it's
sometimes
the better part of discretion is to flee. But that's okay. Let's
Hang
go.
on. Wait. Oh no, I just got an idea. So instead of me whispering that, no, he would say that as invisibly because he doesn't want them to know that the plan is to go down to the weapons lockers. So he would whisper that. But it just occurred to me, I think, yeah, they act exactly like me in every way. The only thing is when they can attack, they just do no damage. So as long as they're not as long as they are not physically touched, they'll be fine.
Right.
And yeah, so I can talk to her as the mimic.
Sure can.
This will be fabulous.
Right.
What could go wrong?
This is another he said, she said, you were there and now you're here. Hote part 2.
Right?
Right.
Okay. Baja's gonna hear that and it's like, okay. I don't know what else to do than to fight it, and fighting it didn't work. So I'm sugar. What can I do with my probably rip? No. I'm gonna use an acrobatics move to try to. I'm gonna try to not leap over, but climb up to the guy in the red and flip him behind me. Like climb up and flip off his shoulders.
Ellen is internally crying.
Fighting the big guys.
What? Dude, big guy.
There are many times.
New chapter unlocked.
As long as there's 2 or size. Okay. All right. So you're going to use your martial arts or your brawling?
My acrobatic. If I have to use my brawling, I'll use.
You're gonna have to use your brawling to do what you want to do. It's your acrobatics. What's your acrobatic skill score?
88.
I'll give you a +5 for every 25 you have in acrobatics to your brawling that allows you to attempt to what you're doing. So that'd be a +15.
Well, +15
to your brawling score.
To my brawling score. Should always have my calculator out because I'm stupid.
You're not stupid.
Okay. Okay, I have my score out. Alright. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What? 10? 18, 28, 38, 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, 98, 108, 10.
10 successes?
10 successorinos!
And you're trying to what exactly?
I'm just trying to get over this guy without him being able to swing at me. I'm hoping he's like caught off guard by me rushing him. And then I'm just going to try to get over him. Get behind him.
For what purposes in the end? Do you just want to get behind him?
Yeah, I'm running.
All right, he's going to make an agility check to stop you.
Okay.
He's got 5 successes, so he sees you coming up. You describe what happens.
So I'm gonna there's furniture around because we're in the promenade area, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna jump off of one of the pieces of furniture, come up and over his shoulders, because he's taller. He's really taller than me, so I'm gonna try to use some bounce and gonna kind of swing around his shoulders and land behind him and start running back towards the entrance. Yes.
Okay.
I don't want him to hit me. I'm just trying to stun him.
Okay. So you do that.
Yeah, now I'm behind him and I'm following where I think Ellen went. Towards the entrance.
Yeah, there's only one way out, right? It's the big doors. You kind of see the doors, they were closed, and then suddenly it swings open. Right? As of its own accord. So that way. All right.
And I'm gonna yell at the boys, "We should go! I can't hit him!"
They kind of cackle, and this one blinks out of existence. This one blinks out of existence.
Oh, fun.
Fuck.
Mm,
This one is going to turn and attempt to strike at you, Bajra.
Cool, I'm a wall.
One attack with a massive whip. It's got 8 successes.
Holy cow.
Alright, I've got... Okay, I have no armor. So whatever.
And they're mocking you. You think you're good enough, Uldulzar? We'll strip your flesh and eat your bones.
I ain't think shit. She thinks I'm hot. That's her problem, not mine. Okay,
Oh.
so we've got 4. Wait. Hold. 4, 7, 8. 8 successes.
It's the whip strikes at your feet just as you kind of like step back just out of its reach. It brings its whip back and thrusts again. 13 successes.
I'm using a heroic luck. Ah! Do it again.
Did you crit fail?
Yeah, it's a 99!
That gives an additional 13 successes. So that's 16 successes in it. It's going to do the base is so 16 times 5 is that's 94 points of damage.
You might have
What
to
kind
use
of what kind
heroic
of
luck.
what kind of damage is this?
It is so the whips that they're using are these long entrail looking whips, and at the end of it is got these 4 or 5 tendrils that are all spiked, and it's like a slashing attack as it strikes.
Oh, this slashing. Okay.
Slashing.
So instead of taking 84 damage, no, or 94 damage, I only take 84 damage.
Yay!
And that's good.
Which, yeah, Bajra's still standing, but
Somehow.
yeah, somehow, but
Trooper.
she is beaten.
That would have killed that. That would have probably killed Sirith outright.
She is
Oh, it definitely would have with Helen.
holding a major.
He pulls the whip
wound.
back. It's got your it glistens with your blood, and he just kind of whips it around his arm, and then he licks the end of it and goes, "Maybe you'll be mine." And then he steps forward with a clawed hand and attacks.
Cool.
That is 9
Going
successes.
over there. I don't want to play with that.
I don't want to play with that dice anymore. It's no
I don't
fun.
want to play with those dice anymore.
Are still relatively close to us?
Bajra?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's so you don't have the ability to see Owlbear, right?
No, I do. I
Okay.
can see it.
Yeah, so it's exactly as it stands right now.
I'm going to rush in and save her. Or try to.
How?
4.
Guardian.
Guardian. Go for it.
I get there. I just need to roll for defense instead, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, you get a plus 15 to your physical defense.
Guys, Sirith can only sit you guys up so many times.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting one hit to knock
Right?
that 99 done fucked me. The dice gods were like, heard you're cocky. Fuck you.
The one who's 2 ranks above is the one who's about to
Yeah.
get knocked out. The
Fuck.
strongest one.
68.
Chuckles. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Danger.
5 successes.
I got 8 on mine.
So you just bow down, worship the demon, and say, you know what? You got a new servant.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I have too much at stake for that.
That and Sirith would hunt you.
I don't know if
They have
Sirith
my
would
Well, not
actually
hunt you,
hunt.
but-
Yeah. More like,
He would have to
are
kill you if he saw you.
Stupid? Let me stop you from being stupid.
They have my
Be dumb.
sister. They're
Don't act dumb.
killing
Right.
them.
Don't act dumb.
Why you be dumb, man? You shouldn't be dumb.
You act dumb, you make me have to do dumb.
I'm dumb. You bring me gum gum.
Okay, let's go. Roll that physical defense. Come on.
I did. I said I had 5 successes.
All right, so that it reduces. You don't quite defend her. Are you stepping in front of the attack?
Yes.
All right, so you step in front of the attack. You then reduce it from 13 to 9. No,
8.
8, right? 8 successes, and you take
So many
Um,
successes. Saved my life.
48, 58, 62 points of damage.
God. TPK. One
No,
of
we're
those
fine.
would kill Sirith.
We're fucked. How much health do you have, baby boy? Oh no! Well, at least. Oh boy.
72.
Total?
That's what I am total.
I'm a priest.
72.
My fatigue is 189.
Oh my god.
Phenomenal cosmic powers, little tiny health.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome to the
I will
bone zone.
I will
fuckers.
crush you with the power of
Okay,
God.
how would
But
that
please
work?
don't hit me first.
Please don't hit me first.
Nico. Oh, I think we lost Nico.
Oh, he come back.
He's frozen. I think we're about to lose him.
No.
No, Nico.
It's hard enough already.
Goodbye, Nico.
Bye, Nico.
Hello?
Welcome
Hello.
back.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh. Don't scare us like that, man.
So what happened, Nico?
My phone.
No, I don't care about that. How much damage did you take?
Doing.
How you doing?
You took like what, 62? How you feeling?
72, I think.
More or less.
How much damage did I take?
Thought it was 62.
You took 62 points of damage.
Oh.
How you feeling, buddy?
Are you in danger?
She's always in danger. She's Badra.
I can only deal with so many of you in danger, guys.
I started to run.
Yes, you
I
have.
did the good thing.
Did do the good thing.
It's okay, guys. I have a plan.
76.
How much of a plan? What part of a plan?
I mean, if it works, a pretty good plan.
I like how if it works, it's going to be a pretty cool plan. Yeah.
You know,
Could work.
Let's go. Where are you, Hote? Are you down? Are you up? Are you sideways? Are you blue? Are you purple?
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Not really.
Very softly. Very
Be
softly.
anything you like.
Oh, okay. I said that I was still alive.
Okay, still up. Right on.
I mean, all my skills in physical defense is over 6 successes, but
Right on.
Ooh.
Luna's turn.
does she know where the ones that blinked went?
She can still feel their presence.
She's of course going to let everyone know that don't be deceived. For those who blinked away, they're still here somewhere. Then she's going to attack.
Who's she going to attack?
The
guy in red? The one that's in front of her?
Here she is.
There we go, girl.
She does let you know that they haven't phased off the plane.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be 8 successes.
8 successes against this guy.
Yes.
Boom.
She's going to block.
I've got 8 successes in my physical defense.
Evenly matched block.
Is she going to attack again?
Of course.
She doesn't have improved, but she can keep attacking. So the next attack's at -10.
That just means we have to roll lower.
Sirith, you're up on deck.
That works. That is also another 8. I rolled lower by like 9.
You rolled how much? What was your attack?
Another 8.
Another 8? Okay.
Oh, I see stream.
Wow.
Oh, Scadios. What do?
So it critically fumbled its physical defense. So Luna's getting an additional 3 successes. Describe to me how Luna attacks this thing, and then tell me how much damage you do.
Okay, Luna is going to come across it, and as she comes across with one paw and it like blocks, she's going to slam that into the ground and like force it. I literally had it in my head, and then it went away. As she comes across and everything that blocks, she's literally just going to bring her other paw and try to slash it across the face.
How much damage does she do? How much damage does she do?
6 base damage. It ignores 10 points of armor plus 7. And has plus 7 damage bonus.
Well, I need to know how much damage she does.
8, 9, 10, 11, 66. 73. 73 points of damage.
While it's a
Ignoring.
massive attack, you can see that it was a really well done attack. It literally, her paw bounces off this thing.
Even that puts my plan. You know what? My plan is probably the best plan right now. Now.
Does Luna want to attack again?
Oh god.
Luna wants to make a wits check.
Okay.
Why she was not able to.
Make that wits check, TS4.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Me too.
I got it. It's okay. I have it all under control. Just wait until my turn.
It's going to require me to destroy the ship, but I can take care of this.
There's a 90% chance that we survive this.
It's a very high percentage. I got confidence.
What would happen if I broke the seals on that cat?
That's based on.
So, Ohote, did Luna make that success? That check?
Right on the
Huh?
with a 28.
I don't know what her. I don't. How many successes is that?
That's 4.
Um,
I mean, it had just made it.
he knows why. She knows that this is a demon. Demons are known to have a demonic resilience, and they also have thick demon hide.
Fucking demons. Is
Fucking
what she's gonna
demons.
say.
Fucking
Man.
demons.
If only you guys had a demon expert with you.
Right?
Oh wait, turn's coming up. All right, what did Luna want to do next, or is she done?
She's done.
She still has her move action. She can blink and phase out of here if she wants.
Oh, most definitely. That. She's gonna watch us from the ethereal realm.
Luna, go grab her
Is she
shit.
blinking or is she phasing?
She's gonna phase.
Okay, so she phases to another plane altogether, which means
Wow.
she can't
Great.
see what's going on in this particular plane.
All of
Alright.
a sudden, it became no longer her problem.
Right, not my problem. I'm out.
Ooh,
Sierra,
deuces.
your turn.
All right.
I wanna see what he's
First,
got
I'm
going.
gonna focus to add a plus 20 to my spellcasting skill,
Obviously.
and then I am going to cast the spell Divine Rings on this creature.
Ooh. Ooh.
Divine Rings is to capture an evil target of the caster's choice. It would bind them in golden bands, making them immobile. And they will get a Divine Defense check against my spellcasting check. Basically, wrap them up in golden bands and say, "See ya."
We're out.
See ya.
All right, go for it.
Come on, I need a good roll here. I'm gonna use a heroic luck because that was not a good roll. Wasn't a crit fail, but that's a good roll. That's a 9, so that's a crit for me.
Okay.
My divine knowledge right now is 115.
Okay.
So that's 11 successes plus 9. So 20 successes.
Jen Buzz.
Describe what happens.
Sirith just, after focusing for a second, looks over at this demonic creature that has shown itself to him, and he says, you will stay behind. We don't have time to deal with this." And he's just gonna just put his arm out and unfold his fist, and golden energy flies out of his fist towards the creature and encases it in golden rings.
All right, and that was a TS of 20, right? Okay, I need to write that down.
Then it gets a strength checks each turn to escape on its turn. TS of 1 per 30 divine, so TS of 3. But yeah, we have to wait until its turn for it to do it, though.
I know.
Which is pretty, delay the creature a little bit nice. Hopefully.
I'll take it.
All right. All right. That was your full action. What are you doing with your move?
I am running to the door.
I'm out of here. Ahote, it's your turn.
Run, guys! I shout, run! Get out of here. We gotta go.
Seeing that one, there's a duplicate Ellen.
Ahote, what are you doing?
Everyone else knows that it's that Ellen's a duplicate, right? Or is it just
No,
Only Ellen knows.
only Ellen knows that.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
It's quite literally. Does it do its own actions or does it do what you were doing?
No, it does its own. Let me see.
Pretty sure it does. Yeah, Ahote did his own actions when he was at.
Yeah, no, they act like you in every way and can attack, but so yeah, it can do its own actions because
Yeah, so
even
it's
if I'm
kind
not
of
attacking,
it's
it
kind of
can
like
attack.
hanging next to Sirith,
Okay.
kind of looking around, kind of in a feverish pitch of, oh shit, we're dead.
Yeah, no. I'm going to grab. Oh no, I can't.
What are you gonna grab it?
No, I was going to grab Bajra and Blink, but I can't.
You can't. You would need Luna.
Hmm. But what I can do is to make sure that I don't hit Bajra with this before I decide to use it.
You
Well,
gonna
that's
yeet the
scary
child?
to hear.
Um, well, I'm glad I have a lot of fatigue.
Oh boy.
What are you
So what I'm
doing?
going to do first, or what was that?
What are you doing?
What I'm going to use first is me use my telekinesis to move Bajra out the way. If I
Interesting.
can
Yeet the
find it.
child.
There
Yeet the
it is.
child.
Yeeting the child.
Grab her by the hood and yeet.
All right. What level of telekinesis do you have?
Um, wait, why am I being stupid? It's trapped, and Sirit's with over there near Ellen, right?
The fake Ellen, yes.
That looks
I
like
ran
Ellen.
towards
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah, he's moving
Girl,
towards the door, so he's like running this direction.
I trapped this thing and I was like, let's get out of here, guys.
We gotta go.
Yeah, gotta go, man. Gotta go.
Technically, yeah, the Ellen would have been slowly backing towards one of the exits this whole time, but definitely nowhere near there because
What is your
to leave it
level
there at the nighttime.
of telekinesis though, Hote? Are you heroic, legendary, or epic?
I'm legendary, but I decided to stop being stupid. I'm just gonna pick her up.
What? I mean, she's wounded.
Okay, she's wounded.
Go for it.
That's easily done. So you pick her up and you run.
Yep. And I let Luna know. Just follow us when you can.
Luna's on a completely different plane of existence in her own like mini dimension that she creates. She has no idea what you're doing until she comes back to this plane of existence. All right, let's do this. Charisma check. One person can do it, but the same person can't do it over and over and over again. Sirith.
Oof.
On the deck below, as you guys make your way down the deck to see if you guys run into another obstacle. Charisma check. We're gonna go with Sirith, obviously.
Can Clone Ellen
Charisma up
follow them when they
there.
run away?
Can what?
Yeah.
Yeah, the clone is
Can clone out-
the clone is following Sirith.
Good. Yes.
Yeah, charisma of 115. This is going to be great.
And he fails.
Don't crit fail.
I'm going to heroic luck that.
Yay.
Oh no.
Fuck!
That was a 91.
Oh, this is going great.
This is going
That, however,
wonderful.
is not 5.
Thank God.
All right. So on this next deck, as you guys
my
run down,
God.
you can definitely see the smoke and ash is kind of filling up the decks as it's almost like they're chasing you down and stuff like that. So this deck, nothing happens. Next deck, I gotta check to see if this guy gets out of it. So he's at a 19. Nope, he doesn't make it.
He gets a +1 success.
Yeah,
every...
that's why I'm reducing it. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14 until he makes it. The next deck down, Hote, make a charisma check to see if you run into another obstacle.
Down the line.
Okay.
You got this.
My charisma is not that high.
Am I able to cast spells in between decks?
What spell do you want to cast?
I think it's called Alter Ability.
What are you trying to alter?
Keep that book out.
I could increase someone's charisma.
That's an ability. A charisma is an attribute.
Or yeah, then it's not. It's alter. Where is it? It's right.
It's a spell, right?
Yeah, boost attribute. Sorry.
You want to boost.
Yeah,
Boost attribute.
Use the
Grants
boost to
those
get
touch
through.
an increase to an indicated attribute by +5 per success.
Smack him.
All right, maximum of 30. Go for it. I'll let you
Give
do
him
it.
I tap a Hote on the back. And that is 5 successes. So plus
Plus
25.
So you have a plus
Okay.
25 to your charisma for 4 turns.
So, 3.
All of a sudden, you feel very charismatic.
Now, each one of those spells that you've casted so far, you're down 48
Yep.
fatigue.
Yep.
Okay. Ohote, did you make it or not?
What was the TS? Because I got 5.
You successfully avoid anything that's happening. Next deck down, the smoke is still gathering around you. It's wisping around you as it's chasing you. Bajra, it is your turn. Charisma check.
Oof.
Oh. 5.
All right. Nothing happens on this deck. Ellen, next deck. You're down
Alright.
4 decks.
We don't believe in combat.
This is a TS of what?
Just roll and let me know how much you get.
I have.
It's a TS
That
of
is an
roll the
odd-
number.
That is an odd 7.
In Pebbles we
That's the
trust.
best roll I've had in a long
In
time.
Pebbles we trust.
Pebbles we trust.
A 70, so that's 10 successes.
10 successes. Fantastic. You make it down to the 5th deck, and as you're running through this hallway in front of you, out of the smoke snaps a whip. As this guy lurches forward to attack you, Ahote. The whip snaps into the air, striking you. It's got 10 successes.
Okay. No. Now let me tell you something, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. We don't talking to my physical defense.
Hmm?
Physical defense, right?
Yeah.
Physical defense.
Okay. It's not a crit, but we're not 8. That's
Okay.
5 successes.
Okay, so that's only 5 successes left. Right?
Let me roll this D10. No, not you.
Did you crit that?
No,
Gone
it
up.
wasn't
Okay.
a crit.
So why'd you roll a d10?
Oh yeah, you only okay. Never mind.
So 5 successes, so it takes it down to 10. So you're only taking 74 points of damage instead of 114. Now remember, if you've got a lot of heroic luck, you can choose to completely ignore the attack once per combat turn. You can also give yourself a huge bonus to one. You can spend, I think it's 5 heroic luck to give yourself a plus 50 to your current roll.
That's your. If you do that, that's your 10. You take none.
Yeah,
Not if it's only a plus 50, is it?
It's
That's
plus-
5. That's
it's
5 additional
It's
successes.
basically it'd be a plus 50 to his skill, which would technically give him an additional 5 successes.
That would be the 10 that he needs.
I thought it was bigger than 10. I thought it was 10 after the minus whatever he got.
no, it was 10.
Oh.
Yeah, I will spend 5 heroic luck instead of 10.
Give me that heroic luck. The whip snaps at your feet as you kind of jump into the air, and it suddenly kind of explodes into a spark of red fire and ash and sparks, and then looks at you and causes everybody in front of you to make a willpower check at a TS of 6.
Oh
Everybody.
boy.
Except for your clone. Willpower
clone.
check, TS of 6.
How far ahead am I?
Exactly 6. Oh my.
You're ahead of them. How far ahead do you? What you would have gotten? Would you have ran or sprinted?
No, it's sprinting.
Heroic luck.
Yeah,
He
so
thought he was gonna go get stuck.
you're another deck down, so you're not involved in this particular one.
Your clone is.
No,
He is,
yeah, but the clone
yeah.
doesn't have any. You just like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
It occurred to me he has to be physically grabbed, but it says they can make a perception to tell it's a clone when they attack it. Which
Correct.
means I
Can't
guess
affect me
attacks
because
don't
I'm not
necessarily
real.
make it poof. That's kind of funny.
I just picture Elid's duplicate. You can't hurt me because I'm not real.
Yeah.
It hurt. This won't stop me.
I don't
'cause I
think-
can't
I'm
do it.
trying hitting a
So,
real
all
target.
right, who failed? Anybody fail? Nobody
I mean-
failed.
I got
nope.
exactly. I got an 18.
Exactly.
My willpower is 78. I got literally exactly what I needed.
Exactly 6.
Exactly to a T.
Yeah, same here.
Now
I
that
got
now that this thing is kind of standing in front of you, you understand how horrific this thing is. It is the glossy blackness of its skin reflects back images of horror and fear to you with its horrific appearance, and it causes you to make a willpower check at a TS of 6. Again.
Ooh.
Is this a fear check?
No, this is not a fear check.
I had to use a heroic luck once already.
it said willpower.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it and then it left me.
I got 6 again.
Exactly 6.
I was close. I got a
I
9.
got a
We're
willpower
critting
like a
tonight,
mother.
baby.
I don't. However, I guess I'm. I mean, I guess I have okay willpower.
Happy. Odd 4. 8 successes.
Hell yeah,
Nice. Markham?
we're fine.
He's not
Marcus-
there.
Or the clone?
No. Well, never mind. You're not even there. Forget it. The clone doesn't
Yeah.
even care. All right. It's standing in the hallway between you and the next deck.
Ooh.
Back to initiative. Ellen, you make it down one more deck. Make a charisma check. Tell me how many successes you got.
I'm gonna use a heroic luck for that because that's only one success. I feel like that's not gonna help. Alright, that is. That's 6 successes.
Okay. You make it to the next deck down. You're down 6 decks. You got three or 4 more decks to go, you figure. Bajra, this thing is standing in front of you. What are you gonna
I'm
do?
gonna wiggle out so Ahote's not carrying me anymore.
Okay.
I appreciate you, buddy. Does he have his whip?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to wiggle out of Ahote's arms. I'm going to push him behind me and
And what?
protecting him.
Oh,
I'm going to
him.
protect Ahote
With Guardian?
with the bodyguard.
Bodyguard? Okay.
Uh-huh. And then I'm going to attempt to take his weapon
How so?
with mastery of chains and whips. I'm going to use my whip to take
You're
his
gonna Indiana
whip.
Jones him.
We're gonna tug of war.
Just the indie theme.
Can I-
hear it faintly?
Dun 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 dun. Okay. Fighting style? That's a fighting style, right?
Yes, master your chains and whips. I can disarm a target with an opposed agility check.
Go for it. Make your agility check.
Cool. Ooh, okay. 17.
17 successes.
I quitted!
Damn.
I quitted. I got it on 5.
The dice don't want the TPK.
This is it's only got 6 successes, so you wrap your tell me what happens.
I'm gonna as soon as he goes to like swing at me, I'm gonna go for his I'm gonna counter his whip with mine, and I'm gonna pull it and tug it out of his grasp, and I'm gonna catch it. And I'm taking it. It's mine now.
Well, it's
Yeah,
actually
whip.
flung. It's at you actually fling it out away from you.
Fails agility check, weapon is thrown 5
Flung.
feet per strength.
Right, so it's flung away
Yes.
from them.
25 feet away.
Yeah, so it kind of it's the hallway's not big enough. So what you do is you wrap it in as you pull it back. You throw the whip behind you, some 25 feet behind you.
Sirens, grab that for me.
Yes, tell the priest to grab the demon whip.
Grab it for me.
All right, what else are you doing? Is that it? That's a simple action, isn't it? That is a simple action.
It is a
Yep.
simple action. I
Alright.
can do more things.
That's impressive.
But I don't think I can do things.
Well, do you want to get past this guy or do you want to fight this guy?
Yeah.
Use your acrobatics to perform a stunt to move past him.
Yes, actually, I want to see if I can attempt to, in my greatest terminology, to Spider-Man that hoe. I want to run up. How far away is the wall from me? Can I run up the wall and
about
up to
5.
the ceiling?
It's so this hallway is about 10 feet wide, right? Because it's a luxury, and it's about 10 feet tall, right? And it's not a square. It's got a curved ceiling that comes down on these walls, and it's got panels, and it's got like a railing on it that that's every now and again separated by a doorway or another hallway. So you want to run up the wall and then flip over him is what you want to do?
I want to run up the wall and up to the ceiling, and then I'm going to attempt another simple action to...
Do you have Deft Walk?
I do have Deft Walk.
All right, go for it. What are you attempting?
While I'm up on the ceiling, I'm going to attempt to wrap a target with an attack in it.
Using your weapons with your fighting
Using
style?
my mastery of chains and whips. Yep.
All right, go for it.
May attempt to immobilize the target.
Okay.
Damn, Bob.
We're gonna Spider-Man that up.
You're gonna entangle him? Attempt to?
I'm gonna attempt to entangle him, and hopefully, I just want to try to wrap him and pull him towards me, up on the ceiling. Try to hold him off his feet. Motherfucker. $11. I quit it again, but only got a 1. 11.
It's only got 7 successes on it. You wrap your rope
it.
dart around it, and you go to try to pull it up. You can attempt to pull it up. You're going to have 14 successes in your strength check to pull it off its feet.
Oh, okay.
It weighs almost 1,000 pounds.
Christ, you're heavy. All right. With that, because that was an attack with more than 3 successes, I want to know how many ranks this guy is.
Rank 9.
Rank 9. Oh, baby. 9?
9.
It's but a baby?
It's a minor demon, but they're very. If this is a minor demon,
Baby demon, scary demon.
Huck. I get nothing? Useless to me. Alright. So
you're useless.
useless to me. I need perks. Okay. Strength score of 14. TS 14.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
You go to yank it up. Make a charisma check, TS4.
Alright, cool. Exactly 4.
You feel your rope kind of stretch almost to the point of breaking as you attempt to lift this thing off the ground.
Okay. We're just gonna hold it. It is bound.
Are you going to just stay there and hold it?
Yes, we're entangled. I'm just gonna scream at the boys. Go!
All right. The next one up would be
Yeah, Ellen will run. Well,
Ellen. You're already
Ellen
gone.
will run.
You're not even there, Ellen.
Yeah, but Ellen will be like, all right.
The
Not
Clone?
Ellen,
Clone
Ellen, yeah.
the clone
But-
Ellen.
Yeah.
The
Clone
One's
Ellen
passed.
will go, all right, and run. Invisa Ellen is just booking it.
Sirith and Ohote, what are you doing?
Oh, I was gonna attack it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sirith's gonna cast. You guys have seen this one before. Big spell, Lance of Power.
Wait.
Oh, gosh.
Wait. Hold on.
Going to get comfort food. while you
My
guys
my
attempt
entangling
this.
also causes damage. Unless it means nothing because he's demon and got resistances to everything.
Let's put it this way: it means nothing.
Okay,
You got
cool.
him entangled.
All right, cool. I have him. He's in my grasp.
Thunderbolt,
Lance of Power.
Lance of Power.
Lance of Power.
All right, go for it.
Do I want? I kind of want to re-roll that. It's a 67 as it stands. That would be 4 plus. That would be 11 successes because it's on a 7.
So you make the decision now.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll it. I'm playing with fate. I'm attacking a demon. Please don't screw me on this. Please don't screw me on this. It didn't screw me on this because that's an 8.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That is 11 plus 21 plus. It is 29 successes in total.
Against magic or divine?
Against. It is. Physical, actually.
Physical. Oh, even better.
That's weird.
Well, because you're dodging badly. You strike this thing full on into its chest. Describe what happens.
Did it crit fail or something?
No, it just failed.
Well, it's a demon, right?
Yep.
So I get an additional, because of Bane demons, I inflict an additional 1d10 plus 5 per 3 ranks.
Okay.
So is that 1d10 plus, is that the d10s that are per 3 ranks or the plus 5 that's
The
per
plus
3
5.
ranks?
That's 3 ranks.
So that, where's my d10? 6 plus 50, so an additional 21. 8 times 29 is
8 times?
8 damage. It's 6 base damage, but it's 8 for extra planar creatures. I'm assuming this is an extra planar creature.
It is.
So 312.
How are you getting there? Give me the math.
8 times 39. Or not. Why did I do times 39? It's times 29, not 39. 232.
So you're rolling a 1d10. So what's the base damage?
Base damage is 232. 29 successes if they all got through.
Yeah, but what's the base damage?
8.
So it's 8, right? Times how many successes?
29.
Okay, and then you're adding in the 1d10 plus 5 for every 3
232
ranks.
is after that plus 2, so it's 232 plus 21.
All right, so how much total?
253. Christ compels you.
Real. The power of God.
No
What
anime,
number?
just the power of God.
Just saying.
You blast this thing in the center of its chest. You can see the sparks in the bolt just. It kind of sinks to one knee and then it kind of begins to stand back up. You can see the smoking hole that kind of exists, but the armor hasn't been rent and you can't see its flesh.
Yep.
On that note, I run.
What?
Hold on.
If I just
So
if I
hold on.
blast
Wait.
this
So you
thing-
did 239 points of damage, right?
Yeah,
So
That's John.
right, is that total, right? 239,
252 total.
252.
Which I didn't notice that was against. I thought that wasn't against physical, but
Well, it's because you're literally throwing a bolt, so it's
Yeah.
you're gonna be able to dodge out of the way. Yeah, it's badly wounded, but it gets up.
it's still enough for Sirith to be like, "Oh,
I'm out."
It almost shrugged that out. Yeah, let's go, guys.
Wait a minute, don't you have dual casting?
I do have dual casting.
Do you have dual casting greater?
I don't have greater. I just have normal dual casting.
Okay, so
right
dual
now.
casting allows you to cast the same spell twice, same target.
I really
him
don't
again.
want to drop another 24 fatigue on that spell.
Well, let's take a gander at dual casting just real quick. I think besides it being additional
Yep. Page 120.
fatigue,
Because I got it too. And greater.
Somewhere. Yep. Minus 20 spellcraft. Pay the fatigue of the normal. So yeah, it'd be another 24.
well, you actually so basically what you would do is reduce whatever you did, you apply a minus 20 to your spellcraft check, right? So that's basically removing 2 successes. So instead of
29.
Oh, is it just auto the same?
yeah,
Oh.
but it's also double the fatigue cost of the spell. Just to let you know, it's on page 120. If you want to read it.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought caster must pay the fatigue cost of the dual casting spell as normal.
Right, but it's the double. So look at the fatigue point cost.
Oh, I had the paragraph pasted into my notes. I didn't have it open in the book. What page is it?
120.
Yeah, it doesn't say the normal. It literally says double the fatigue cost of the spell.
Oh, I don't know where I. Okay, yeah. So it is. So it would be an additional. It'd be another 48.
Do you want to do that or not? Come on, Mr. Fatigue.
I really want to kill a demon.
Do it. It's your chance.
I'm gonna make a willpower roll to see.
TS of
I
4.
have
Oh,
him entangled.
TS of 4. If you fail
I
it,
have-
you instantly you're gonna do it. If you succeed, you decide again.
I failed it. Oh my god, I failed it.
He's
All right.
got.
So you're spending an additional 48 fatigue.
Oh
You're
my
reducing
God.
so basically we have to kind of redo some math here real quick. Just give me a minute. What did I do with that? All right. So how many successes did you have on the original one?
29.
So you're basically at 27 successes times 8, right?
Yep, I'm doing it right now. 27 times 8 plus an additional 21. So 216 plus 21.
216 plus 21 makes it
237.
237. I have to, I'll make that 240 for ease of my math. Yeah, it snarls at you when you hit it. You hit it again for that. And it is this time, with the fact that you hit it once and then followed immediately by another one of those things, it blasts its chest open, and you can kind of see that the wound is charred and open. There is no heart for you to see because they're demons. But you can see now there's this thicker gray smoke kind of just billowing out of this wound. It is severely damaged.
Is that accommodating for the -6 successes it has against physical defense because I have it entangled?
Fuck you.
Did you?
No,
accommodate
actually,
that in the
no,
first
actually,
one?
so no, so it wouldn't matter anyway because it failed its physical defense anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
okay.
So it still does that.
Okay.
So 237 and 237 since you cast the same spell twice. Because I really want you to kill a demon, so I want to make sure I'm doing this correct. 7, 4, divide that by
I
that.
get to kill one, and then the others will take us out.
2.
Minor demon requires over
37.
500 damage.
37. 1.
It's over 9,000.
We got
The
humbled
power
so
is
quick.
over 9,000. How do you want to do this?
Hell yeah.
So as he gets ready to shoot out the first bolt, like, can his eyes glow a little golden with the power?
You tell me what happens.
Tyrion?
This is you. This is your killing moment. You tell me what happens here.
Sirith's fists clench, and you see them, like, each of them have a golden glow, and his eyes glow up a little golden, and he says, "By the power of Odirin," and he launches the first bolt into his chest, and then he twirls around, and with the second bolt, he says, "Be gone from my sight," as the second one is sent right into his chest.
It hits the first one. The first one hits, and it rips the hole in like I first described. It's burning and stuff. And as you turn around and you flip the actual one, this one hits, and it instantly goes thwap and disappears.
Good. I told it to be gone from my sight, and it did.
And it did.
And it
It
did.
did.
That's pretty validating.
So you're at 48. So that's you've spent
I'm at
48.
69 fatigue.
Yeah, you have like less than 69 fatigue, or about 65. Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna kill somebody tonight.
I know. It's probably going to be me, because I
I'm
just
gonna
lost
kill
my
somebody.
fatigue.
I don't know, man.
All right. So, Ellen, you are 3
single
decks lower than they are. Make a
And
charisma
I'm
check,
alone.
and you're alone.
Yeah, roger that.
Make a charisma check, please.
But you're invisible.
So
Yeah,
okay,
that
that's
doesn't
an odd
really
eight.
matter to demons.
10 successes.
How many?
10.
You make it down to the promenade where the weapons are stored. It's locked.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. What do you want to do?
I finally get to use a skill that I have not used at all this campaign.
What, picking the lock?
He's 4 decks below us.
I'm like, if I haven't gotten the door open by then, it means I'm dead.
There's also a chance that he never sees us because we die on the way there.
This is
Possibility. What are you gonna do, Ellen? Come on.
I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
Go for it.
Is that open locks?
That's open locks.
I am proficient in that. I'm proficient in that.
I'm surrounded by a bunch of heathens.
That is an odd 4.
Hell yeah.
That's
Got
not a
him
crit,
locked.
is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that
It
is a
is.
crit.
It is? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
1
It's been
through
too long
5.
since I've got to do these checks.
1 through 5,
Alright,
babe.
so,
Ellen just
hang on.
Skyrims this lockpick. Just
so that's all I do when I play Skyrim. Is basically I just go lock to lock and spend time picking locks. I rarely
you don't even do
focus.
the million
That's
spins
four.
of trying to find it because you know right where the spot is. Just
Actually,
How-
yeah, at this point.
How many successes did you get?
20. So that's gonna be 16.
16.
What?
This is a very hard lock, and it's going to take you some extra time. As you're down there, kneeling in front of this thing, a couple guards come around the corner and see
Oh
you.
damn, we're still in a public place.
What are you doing? Get away from
He's
that!
invisible.
Oh, that's right. He
He's
is
still got the
invisible.
invisible-
My bad. You're right. You're
Did they
invisible.
see that?
No, they don't see you. But you see these guards kind of come across around the corner, and they're chit chatting with each other. You know, they're kind of doing the whole cop bit. You know, one's kind of like swinging his baton in one hand. The other ones, they're both laughing and stuff like that. I'm gonna give them a
Feeling very
perception
uneasy
check
right
to
now.
see if they hear the clicking of locks tumbling as they pass
Oh,
by.
as soon as they come around, I'm gonna kind of like freeze where the locks are and see if they'll pass.
I'm still gonna give them a perception check.
Yeah, you can give him a perception check just the same.
Did you still a
Just
little
saying,
weak?
he's not dumb enough to keep picking the lock while they're right there.
Plot
Uh-oh.
armor.
Uh-oh.
I roll an odd 5.
Oh, these are some
One of them
really
goes,
hyper-aware guards.
Do you hear that? Make a agility check, Ellen, to maintain your position. Tell me how many successes you gain.
All right.
And with the crit,
Just
I
so
would have
you
gotten
know-
an additional only 1 success. So he only got like 7 successes, 8 successes. But he heard the
Eek. Hmm.
because there's nothing else in
fine.
there's nothing else in the hallway except you and them, and they were kind of being boisterous and
Right.
laughing, but they heard the.
Let's see. So
And this is kind of like a high security area anyway, because you know there's weapons stored here.
right. Okay. So with agility.
Why can't the bad guys just leave the weapons unguarded for once?
Okay,
Right.
that's an odd 3. Agility is 87.
Great,
So
you
no-
you literally freeze in motion. We'll be back to
Oh
you.
wait, I got it.
Baj, the rest of you guys are going down another level. Give me a charisma check. We'll start off again with Sirith.
I'm gonna have all crit fails for the combat segment now. I'm wasting all my good rolls.
Stressed.
9 successes.
All right,
8
you
successes,
are
sorry.
4 decks above. You guys make the next deck. Bajra. I'm sorry, Ahote. Charisma check. And what's Luna doing?
I told Luna to follow us at first, and then I realized she couldn't fucking.
She
see
can't
us.
follow you because she's on a completely different plane.
Yeah, so I told her to stay safe until I called her.
Okay, I'll take her out of initiative order. Ahote, make your charisma check. And remember, you've still got a plus 25 to your charisma.
So 65, 75, 85. So 90 right now.
Okay, go for it.
Whew. Okay. That's 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. That is 4 successes.
Fantastic. You guys make it to your 3 decks above Ellen right now. Basha, charisma check.
Not
Hey,
5.
Siri, you want to like heal me while we're walking?
6. I don't know if you're really walking. Are you walking? I don't think you guys are walking. I think you guys are in terror panic, trying to get down where you're supposed to, hoping that you don't run into another demon. So I don't think
I
it's.
don't know. Now I just
Hey,
picture them
we're just
slow-mo
walking.
Can I actually go grab the like retcon minor thing and just actually go grab that whip that I took from that guy? I
Sure.
want his whip.
You go to grab the
I
whip.
want
Make
it.
a stamina check, TS10.
Okay. I got. All right, stamina. Woo! No, I'm gonna heroic luck it. It wasn't enough, but I really want this whip because it's all part of the plan.
If you ask me, I
Significantly
could,
better. All right. That's still not enough though.
You go and
Ask
grab.
what
You
if
go and
anybody
grab
else
the.
pick it up.
You go to grab the whip. Right. You pull it up in your hands, and your hand turns into this scaly, dark flesh, and it burns. You take
Ow.
20 points of acidic damage.
Oh.
Acidic damage. Wait, am I?
I don't think you're immune to acidic damage.
This acid's not poison. Fuck. All right. So
Do you
take
really
what?
want
I
that
take.
whip? Was it worth that?
I take what minus 20.
Minus 20.
Minus 20. So Bajra looks like she should be dead. She's barely standing.
Do you drop the whip?
Do you drop the whip?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Your hand,
Because
your
technically
hand,
at this point,
your hand has literally begun to disintegrate. And what hand did you grab it with? Your right or your left?
the right hand.
It begins to slowly disintegrate.
Yeah, Bajra looks like she should be dead. And the only reason why she's not is because her body is refusing to admit that she's taken damage.
All right.
I'm at negative 11.
But didn't
Oh
you take an
my
ability
God.
that allows you to ignore that?
I took bullheaded. I do not need to make holding 0 checks until I'm at negative 25.
Holy cow.
But I am. She should
You're
be
like,
dead.
I'm fine.
So I'm gonna have Sirith make a willpower check because that whip would be a great thing to study to help him learn more about demons.
Sure, pick up the whip. Go ahead, pick it up. As you turn to look at the whip, you see Bajra's hand literally melting. Right? I mean, imagine Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and that guy's face is just melting off his bone. Right? That's basically what's happening to Bajra's hand. You can see the flesh kind of beginning to drip off her hand, and little bones are starting to happen. She's in awe of shock. It feels so cold that she can't even believe what she's seeing as her pinky bone becomes exposed, and the flesh just drops to the ground.
Well, if it's a curse, no better way to find out how to remove a curse than to have the cursed object.
I think this is a curse, my friend. I think my flesh is literally melting off.
That's why I'm rolling a willpower check. He's been studying demonic shit all his life. He knows how dangerous it is.
Willpower check,
Yeah.
TS4.
He'd probably pick it up with
Willpower check,
some cloth.
TS4. If you fail it, you pick it up despite what you see. It's not that hard.
Is 4. It's either that's 4. That's exactly.
You take a breath back and you begin to step forward towards it, and you think better of it as Bajra's ring finger flesh just falls off.
It's got that archaeologist eye. He's like, I don't care if it's cursed. I could. Oh wait, I don't know.
And she is.
That's pretty bad.
Knocked out. So
The whole
she's
team's
kind of
gonna
zoned
look
out.
at both of y'all and say if this is really what we need. And he's going to use his telekinesis to just let it float behind us as we run the fuck away.
Every time you make a move down, you're going to have to make a willpower check TS of 4 to keep it floating behind you as you're using your telekinesis to keep it moving. Right? If you fail, it drops. It drops. Nothing bad. It just drops. You just lose concentration on it. Okay? Or if you have, do you have the skill concentration?
No, I do not.
Okay, then I would let you use your concentration skill at a base. So, all right.
Oh wait, the skill concentration.
It's a skill called concentration.
Why did I think you were talking about
So-
a ability? Yes, I do.
All right, what's your skill score?
55.
All right. Go ahead and make your concentration check now. If you fail, you drop it.
Too easy. 3 successes.
You pick it up as you begin to move, it drops to the ground behind you.
I stop and I'm like, God, this might be a little harder than it looks.
You guys are now, like I said, 3 decks above Ellen. Ellen, they kind of come around you and they're kind of, don't move. Do you see that is there something there? Because remember, you're not magically invisible.
Yeah, it's
You're shimmering
this is
lights.
You're scientifically invisible.
Right.
Light is bending around you.
Right.
Ooh, I don't know if this applies. I almost forgot I had this. I took this a few levels ago and haven't had use for it yet. The Vanisher stealth ability. I leveled up to Legendary, which is you spend your move action to become perfectly still, causing all those that are more than 20 feet away to lose track of you. They must make perception checks at TS of 5, or you're effectively invisible to them until you move. That's without being light refracted. I don't know if that adds any bonuses or anything.
I will say that it does. They make their perception check to see if they actually can see you, and they're like, one guy's like, "What are you doing? Come on, there's nothing there." And he kind of like just pops him in the shoulder and he looks at him like, "What are you? There was, I swear, there was something there." He's like, "Yeah, too much beer last night."
I'm having flashbacks to, playing a level 1 in Skyrim and wandering into a too high level area.
And they kind of push each other around, and they kind of make their way further, begin making their way down the hallway, allowing you to continue your stuff. This is a very hard lock, and because of the way the lock is made, these locks, it's going to take minutes, several minutes, tens of minutes for you to get through this lock, because it's a very complex lock. Okay.
You figured it out, but you have to figure out the algorithm.
Right. So you're going down another deck. Basha was the last one, right? That made the check. Sirith,
Yes.
make a charisma check. And Basha, your pinky finger bone just crumbles into a goop.
I got an 87, so that's an auto 6 plus.
Okay. You make it down.
So
You're 2
9.
decks above. Ahote, charisma check. This is your last turn at a plus 25.
Can I make both the charisma and the wisdom check? Or not the wisdom check, the concentration?
Yes.
I'm not
Charisma
okay.
is charisma. The charisma check is your luck attribute, right? It's like,
Yeah.
are we lucky enough to avoid another encounter, or does an encounter happen?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. And
That's
another. Oh, we are avoiding an encounter. Okay, that's too bad. All
we're avoiding an encounter.
right.
However, my
Or
concentration
combat phobic.
Yeah, you better be combat focused.
Combat, folks.
I'm
Okay.
not okay.
How 6 successes? Or not 6 successes, but a crit. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know
you've got
why.
you're keeping it. You're keeping it the whip behind you, just far enough behind where it's not going to really touch anybody. And that was 20 successes that you had on your divine, right? That demon is still entrapped. You can feel with your connection to the rings. It's pushing, right? It's trying very difficult to very much to push out and break these rings. And every now and again you get this spike of, okay, it's good. Wait, okay, it's good.
First demon annoyed Sirith, so it got to stay. Second demon annoyed him too much, so it died.
Right. Last deck. You see, all of you make perception checks.
Cool.
Does that did I give you so it's basically giving you invisibility. Did it have a what's it called again? It is called the what?
If you can't find it, Markham, I can.
No, just tell me the name of it.
The name of it is Vanisher.
No, not the ability, the thing that you have on.
You guys never gave me the name, I don't think. It is called, Cloaking Generator. 6-inch by 4-inch by 3-inch brass box that can be turned on to use light to create an invisibility field around the user. Or near invisibility field.
All right, everybody needs to make it gives you that kind of concealment bonus. Give me a second. Let me go over to here.
Give me a second while I plug this in.
Yep. You all have to make a alertness check. Tell me how many successes you get.
My
Can I
best
make
skill that I hardly get to use.
Can I make my willpower check to ignore my battered penalties?
Sure.
Okay.
Is that part of the ability?
Yeah, may
Yeah.
attempt a willpower check TS4 to ignore battered and only use the beaten.
And your ring finger has fallen off.
Yeah,
And
thank
your
you.
your middle finger is now gooping, and the center of your hand has completely eaten through. Your blood is dripping down the sides, and you can now see through your hand.
Oh,
I got
You're it.
8
What
successes.
check are we making?
I've made my willpower check, so I'm only gonna use my beaten.
What was your check for, Moss?
The sorry.
The alertness check.
Okay. You see the shape of Ellen kind of kneeled picking at this lock. You're successful, Bajra. You are not taking.
I'm successful in my willpower. So
only 2 successes for clone Ellen. He doesn't see real Ellen.
Hey, everybody.
Have you guys seen me?
Ahote, make
Yeah.
a alertness check, please. Same with you,
I got
Bajra.
one
Yes,
success.
I got 3
I got
successes.
one success in alertness.
The only one that sees Ellen is you, Sirith.
I'm staring at my
Sirith.
hand that's slowly leaving me.
Sirith comes over and like taps Ellen on the shoulder. Hey,
Hi. Sorry, don't interrupt me. I'm kind of busy here. It's gonna take some time to get through this lock.
Oh,
and
for my
Sirith's gonna
concentration, I
go.
have 4 successes.
I'm at a
Meanwhile,
dilemma.
anyone who walks by, Sylith is talking to a door.
See, if I heal Bajra, I'm not gonna have many.
I'm going to
I'm not-
each allow you to have one action right now. What are you doing?
Picking the lock.
Okay. Sirith, what are you doing? Tick
I'm
tock,
looking
tick
at
tock.
it. I'm trying to find my healing spells to see which. Because I need to heal Bajra.
You have access to PR6 spells, right?
Yeah, I have cure. I can use either cure wounds. Cure wounds, healing rays, or heal.
Sirith, my hand is gone. I can't use my rope dart.
Ooh.
That means I can't protect you.
Does heal? It doesn't. It says it doesn't regenerate lost limbs, but a hand's not a limb.
Yes, it is. What the? What? It is a limb.
It's not lost though. It's not a lost. It says it doesn't regenerate lost limbs. It's
Right.
not
So
Yeah.
if you regenerate her hand, let's say you heal it, she's down 3 fingers and has a hole right through the middle of her hand.
So this is important because if I could have picked up the flesh or if there was anything I could have picked
There
up.
is
for the
nothing
fingers,
left of it. When you go to if you were able to look at it, it's literally like a petri dish dissolving in front of you. It's being eaten away by acid. So even if you picked it up, we're able to put it in some sort of glass thing and carry it. By the time you get to this point, it's gone. And by the way, that was 4 decks up.
Trying to help.
I know you are. I've put you in some very harsh conditions.
I don't know. I know there's spells I can restore. I don't know if I have access to any of the spells I could be able to help with that.
The thing is this is her literally, she's down to 2 fingers, right? Her thumb and her pointer finger. She can go pew, pew, pew.
Pew pew.
And she's got a hole in her hand. The longer you take, She's going to lose her next finger. What are you doing?
I'm
5,
gonna use heal.
4. All right, cast heal. That's going to be. Oh, that's a lot of fatigue.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Ugh, I hope you have enough.
I have enough. It's 54.
Okay, 54.
This hurts. He's gonna re-roll that. 94 is not what we like to see.
Oh. The other way.
Hopefully the other way. 7. That is a crit.
So many.
And oh my god. Okay. I might be out of fatigue, but at least our fighter is okay. 54 fatigue. 69. Yeah. Now it's time to calculate all the healing. I got 11 plus 7, 18. And I still have to explode. So another 7.
All that.
And a pointer finger.
Pointer finger. Oh no, she's left-handed, so she's fine. I did, but do I have enough hand to still use my rope? Because it is a two-handed weapon. Damn.
I mean, you have a wrist that you can learn how to.
Yeah. It's fine. I'll take that. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Trying to
so
find spells to give you back your fingers. Give me a second.
Well, Holte is trying to make sure everyone else is safe. Because he's pulling an 11 and he's holding up the whip, and he's just checking around to make sure no one's gonna come after him or no demons randomly pop up. I immediately alert him. Guys.
Sirius, if you need to use me for fatigue, now's the time. I don't use a lot of it. I don't have a lot of it. If you need it for spells, you can drain me.
I need it for spells.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm standing in front of my boys.
Oh boy. No one's near me, right?
I'm feeling we're all kind of huddled around him because we all went to Sirith, who knows where he's at.
Ellen would kind of hiss for them to kind of back away so it's not obvious that something or someone is there. He wants to be incognito until he gets this lock open because otherwise everyone's screwed.
Yeah, and I'm standing in front of my boys,
This is true.
protecting
This
them.
is true.
Protecting my boys. Also, we got a hand of fate, so I think that's everyone gets a heroic lock.
Yeah,
Right?
Yay!
it is Hand of Fate. We haven't used that one yet.
What is hand of fate?
The demon dies.
We just eliminate one demon.
Perception.
Perception is a
5.
let's go.
5.
7. Wish it was a crit, but it wasn't.
3, 4, 3. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's a whole extra life!
exactly.
Right?
Whole extra life!
Okay.
That is correct.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm standing in front of my boys. I'm protecting them.
This
Now
is
that I'm fully
Um,
healed, but I am gonna offer Sirith my hand if he wants to drain me for.
It drains health, not your fatigue.
I thought you drained my fatigue in
I
case.
drain your health, I get your fatigue. That's why we're
I
able
need
to
all
break
that.
it with the other circle.
I
Is
need
the-
that. I need that. You can't have those. I need to protect my boys.
the oxygen stuff is filling up on which side of us? Oh. Okay.
Cool.
Good thing you just got 10 heroic luck.
How much heroic luck is it to ignore the attack entirely? Six.
Oh, hey, you're muted on there.
All right, so sorry about that. So this thing comes out of the smoke, and it thrashes it with 42 successes worth of an attack against you, Bajra. It's 6 to ignore it, and you can spend 4, Sirith, if you want to completely heal your character of fatigue.
All right.
If you so wish to do so, since someone gave you heroic inspiration.
What kind of action is that? I'm guessing a simple.
That's a simple.
I'm dropping 6. You get no attack.
Well, no, you can. The attack misses,
It
correct?
misses.
And I
Yes.
believe that's the only one you can do for the entire combat.
Yep. Sounds about right. But 42. I am 4 times dead.
Once
There's
per
no-
once per combat. The healing of your fatigue can only be done once per day, Sirith. So this is the only time if you do that. Ellen, since you've been given a whole bunch of heroic luck, if you give me 7, I will allow you to request a specific need be met in an emergency type situation.
Open door.
The lock pops open.
I can do that.
It goes from very hard difficulty in Skyrim to very
So
easy.
pop, it just opens. Is that what you're doing? Give me your 7.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Yep.
Give me
you can have
4
7.
and give me
I still
6.
have enough to-
Yeah, I
What?
forked over my 6.
All right, the door suddenly, the lock kind of, you hear it click, and we'll be back to you. This demon reaches out for you, Bajra, with a clawed hand and attempts to strike at you with 10 successes.
Ooh, I have a chance. There's a chance.
You have a chance.
Okay. 6, 7, 9, 12.
Okay, you dodge
Wait.
out of its way.
Yes, 12.
It grasps with its left hand, and it comes back with the whip with its right hand and strikes at you one more time. It's got 7 successes.
Okay.
Can I do anything with the whip that I have floating? Like to block or
Okay.
add to
If
defense?
you were to, it would be something that would be on your turn.
Not.
We're dealing with initiative turns of 45 and 44.
Even with Guardian?
Even with Guardian. Because Guardian is assuming that you're giving up all your other actions to jump in front of the attack and block it with your physical defense, which would require you not to be able to use that. In fact, if you actually use Guardian and you have that floating, I'd request a concentration check at a TS of 4 to keep that floating.
13 on my
I
physical
will
defense.
trust in Bajra.
Nice. Bajra,
I am a wall.
she slides out of the way.
my
She,
God.
however she does it, the demon,
Agile.
the whip smacks the floor in front of her or around her, and she's fine. Sirith, it is your turn.
So can we see them?
Can you see what? The demon?
Yeah, there's only one demon.
There's only one demon.
That changes.
The other one's the
I was
trap.
gonna.
That was ought 9. Damn it. Yeah, it's, you can feel the other one trying to break through. I mean, with your 20 successes, I'm down. I still need to roll. I'd still need to roll critical to break out at this point.
Okay, I'm going to cast a spell. Think I'm gonna cast Vested Portent because that seems cool, and I'm very scared right now. Vested Portent grants the caster a temporary sixth sense or danger sense by anticipating possible futures and outcomes. It is +5 bonus to all defenses per success.
All right, roll.
That is a 11. So 10 successes. 50, I have a +50 to all my defenses
Yep.
for 5 turns. I can be the tank, guys.
Oh, not with your 70-something health.
No, trust me, the priest can be the tank right now. For some reason,
Yeah,
I look like the
yeah.
most well-guarded person in existence.
Oh my god.
That's the end of your action. Yes, Sirith?
Yep.
Ahote.
Ahote is going to move to where he can clearly see the demon.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay. In the stones we trust.
And spells we trust.
Oh.
And that spell,
In pebbles we trust.
In pebbles we
I
trust.
need to make, I already have it ready. That spell is Gravity Drop. On the area where the demon is.
Okay.
Make him kneel. Embrace your god complex.
So just to
Make
let you
him
know,
kneel.
Ahote, in the updated version, it's 2, 4, 8, and 16 successes.
Yes,
Okay.
I have that version.
I don't know how you could. I haven't published it yet, but okay. But it's 2, 4. It's not 2, 4, 8, and it's not 2, 4, 6, 8. It's 2, 4, 8, and then 16
Oh.
successes.
Okay. Yeah, I see that now. I do not have that version.
All right, go for it.
Okay. All I need is a. And the God loves me. My second crit of the game. Let's go.
Nice.
92. That is 9. So far. Rolling d10. Just be a 10. Just keep going. Okay, I can take a 5.
It's not quite 16 successes, but you do have 8. So gravity is increased by 3 increments. This is causes all things in the area that to have its weight increased by 75%. Wow. Give me a second.
Did you just make it so it can't move?
And is he over 1,000 pounds?
He's close to 1,000 pounds.
Does he go through the floor?
Not gonna lie, I kind of like this version better because it says 100%. That's funny. That's also scary. I'm scared.
I'm sorry.
What?
Where do you place this gravitational drop?
Oh my god.
Okay,
It's got
how
an
big
area
is
of
it?
effect of 20 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't each square 5?
Yes.
So it's going to hit all of us, no matter what you do.
No, it's not. It's sitting in between 4 squares.
No, it's 20 feet. It'd be like 4 squares high and 4 squares wide. Not 4 squares.
That's the area of effect.
I feel like there
Well,
might be a
Please
little
keep
bit
right.
of a...
I don't know my own
I
magic.
feel like we do more damage to ourselves than
It currently weighs 1,662 pounds.
Wait,
That
and aren't we
means
on the bottom level?
you are on the you're 3 levels above the bottom for them all intents
Okay.
purposes.
Oh my god, that's everything in that circle, though.
That's everything in that circle has
you bring
increased
down the
its
ship.
weight. Ahote,
we could.
this is what's happening. You were successful with this. Everybody's weight is increased by 75%. You are all at all your movement is reduced by 15 feet, and all strength and agility scores are reduced by -20. The scores are reduced by -20 while this is in effect. It's an effect for 5 turns. It has a 20-foot radius. That means that the wood, the hull, and everything in that 20-foot area just begins to crumble underneath you. And you find yourselves falling through the 3 decks. The weapon cache kind of comes with you. The demon is being pulled down. And you find yourselves 10,000 feet in the air and falling.
Why the fuck did I just pass the TPK?
The ship, and remember, because it's 75% more of the weight, that means the gravitational pull is stronger. That means you are accelerating very quickly. I'm going to give you 10 turns.
Does it?
Well, no, it kind of pulls you down and it stays in that area, right? But it pulls everything down. But at that point, when it's a 20-foot bubble, right? So you're just gaining speed kind of as you hit the bottom. So as you hit the bottom and it kind of like sunders the hull underneath it with all the weight with it, you find yourselves free falling.
Do we still have that weight?
No, once you get past that weight, you're no longer that weight. You actually feel lighter once you get out of that, but you're free falling. You guys are worried about the weight. I'm worried about the 10,000-foot drop.
Okay. 10 turns, right?
10 turns. You're going to fall at a rate of 1,000 feet per 10 seconds.
Okay. have an idea.
I have a solution for myself completely.
Me too, but it only saves me.
Nope.
Yeah.
It only saves me. Well, everybody for themselves at this point.
Essentially. Oh, right! There's 2 Ellens falling!
Actually, the other Ellen actually just poof because it fell through.
It would have been so
I
funny
mean,
if the
it
other
didn't
Ellen
say-
hit the ground and died.
Say
I
again?
was gonna say, because it doesn't say he disappears upon... The only time it says he disappears is if he hits 0 health or...
But how
is
long does it
physically
last?
grabbed.
How long does it last?
Hang on, let me see.
I don't think it lasts forever. I think it only lasts for a little while.
It doesn't actually have. It doesn't have an end date on it.
Yeah, the mimics
Until
last for one
physically
turn per
touched.
will. The mimics last for one turn per willpower modifier or until touched. So what's your willpower modifier?
Oh, so 10. The willpower modifier is 8. So 8.
Yeah, so 8 turns. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. All right, Sirith, what are you doing in your next 10 turns?
And he
in
had
your-
like 1 turn left when we got to that point.
what are you doing in your 10 turns of your free fall into the mountainous region beneath you?
I'm looking through my spell list right now to see if there's anything that helps anybody else, because I'm good. I have something that can help me, but I'm worried about my friends.
Since you did this.
See if this will work. Let me read this.
Oh,
spell.
by the way, Eddie is also tumbling through the air.
Eddie
I was
is.
thinking. Yeah.
Ah,
Because Eddie was right there with all of our equipment. Like, I managed to save a handful of things, and now I have literally the clothes on my back.
that makes
And this
everything
gentleman,
so much
ladies,
worse.
this, ladies and gentlemen, not to make Ahote feel bad, is read your spell, understand how your magic works, and just be careful with what you're doing. I'm sure everybody will survive except the bear, but that'll be all right.
Is anybody within reach of me?
Yeah, well, reach, as in what kind of reach?
Like, can I touch anybody?
Touch Bajra.
You guys kind of fell and it went, doof, and you guys kind of like exploded out of the edge. I would say that you would have to make a kind of like a skydiving motion, right? To try to catch up to somebody that's around you. So I would say that would be an agility check. I'd say at a TS of 5.
I'll try.
Who are you going for? Eddie? I'd go for Eddie. Eddie's an innocent animal who came to the city to follow you. Its poor soul is in your hands.
I'm going to shout out before doing this in case anybody can hear me. I'm going for Eddie. We need to all get together. And I'm going to try. Heroic luck. That away.
Look,
Goodbye.
in the real case, you guys should at least all have at least 10 heroic luck. So you'll hit the ground, you'll bounce. You'll survive. Broken bones and all. But where will you
That's one
fall?
way to evade a demon attack.
Okay. That is 5 successes.
Okay, what are you doing? I need to know what you're doing.
I'm getting over towards Eddie.
All right, so
That's the agility check to grab Eddie, to
Alright,
get
so
close to Eddie.
you hit Eddie at like 20 miles an hour and just which causes you guys to spin out of the small little group, which we'd say is about 30-foot diameter, right? That you guys are all within each other, to begin to spin off into the distance.
Ooh, fun.
You caught Eddie, but your momentum and his momentum going
Yeah.
down, boom,
No, 100%.
shot him off. Ahote. Okay, are you doing anything else, Sirith? Okay,
Use my
Ahote,
symbol to call out to them.
and your move to get Eddie.
Yeah.
All right,
I guess I
Ahote,
hold
what are you
my
doing?
So our supplies are falling as well, right?
Yes. They're
Okay.
scattered around you.
Um,
This is not how I was expecting
I'm
to get
going
off
to
this
tell Luna that we are falling to our deaths. If
ship.
she can grab us one by one or two by two and drop us off in the room.
If I remember correctly, you said to
Yes.
Luna, go to, get off this plane of existence and stay safe until when?
Until I called her. And now I am now calling her.
And a better chance than any time. Call her.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, I'm falling. What is it, Mom? I'm busy.
Help.
It's falling with style.
At this point, we're running out of
So
style.
Luna kind of suddenly makes an appearance next to you, and her fur is as she's falling with you, and she goes, and she kind of looks at you and kind of looks up at the ship that is way above you now, and she goes, I can't teleport that far.
Can we just go to the other plane?
That's what I was talking about.
I can.
She can. She can. She can't take anybody with her.
Then how did we get out of the upside down?
That was because you went through a opening portal of the House of Azahak as they were dying. She
And
took
she
you
just
through
came
that.
through.
She
Oh,
came through
okay.
that.
Okay.
She does have a plan. I mean, I can probably save 2 that once we get within, I don't know, 100 feet of the ground, I might be able to blink us to safety. But I can only take 2. And it won't be enough time because it is a move action for me to be able to do that. So I can take 2.
Grab Bajra and Ellen. I saw Sirith headed way over to his bear, so it looked like he had a plan.
Yeah, what's Ahote's plan?
Sacrifice himself for the greater good.
Probably.
Ellen does have a plan.
Hote's plan is to blink
For
the
the
last
record.
2 seconds.
So what's your plan, Ellen?
I'm gonna make use of my animal empathy.
What?
I can use my willpower check
Okay.
to attempt to command an animal to let's see. Your empathic link will last for 1 hour per wits modifier before you must reestablish the link. If it's a bad order, they can definitely try and
Who are you
resist
going
it.
to animal empathy with?
Are there any flying creatures around? You said there are like massive dragons and stuff like that, or all sorts of large.
Well, there's
flying
dragons. There's not like one just, hey, dude, how you doing? Come here often? Hanging around.
Right, right.
Right? I mean...
Well, I mean, I got plenty of falling. If I can attempt to influence an animal to perform a task, in this case, using my willpower check to try and persuade it to catch me as I fall. How to Train Your Dragon style. Anyone remember that scene?
I think you can just will a dragon to be here, though. I don't think that's how that spell works.
I mean, he's looking around for one that he could try and establish a link, because as we're falling...
Yeah, the things that are around you that you could establish your link with are like birds, like songbirds and other birds that kind of... There is nothing big enough around you, Ellen. That would be considered a beast if it was like, say, a giant eagle to be able to swoop in and catch you.
So that doesn't count as a...
No, that's like a beast.
Right,
And this empathy takes a minimum of 1 minute to activate. So even if you got close to somebody, you would hit the ground before you had the chance to activate it.
Oh, good point. All right, in that case, I could use. Where is it?
Let's help.
Luna's help.
All right.
Where's
I
this
got
thing?
nothing right now.
No, this demon gets all
All right, I gotta pull it up. So if someone else wants to do their thing, because I think my backup plan requires me to wait until I'm near the ground. Remember my ability to teleport into shadows?
Oh my god!
No help. Wow.
Oh my
Don't
god.
you have to be in a shadow to do that?
You
I
got to
mean,
be in a
there's
shadow to
there's
do that.
plenty of shadows.
You'd have to be inside. You'd have to be in a under. Like you would have to be like underneath the bear, right? To create a shadow big enough for you to
I
do
mean,
that.
couldn't I activate the dark entity and that count as my starting shadow?
Okay, sure. I'll let that. That seems reasonable. It creates a cloud of darkness around you. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would do that for my first action, and then
Suddenly, you guys see this darkness bubble just poof into existence where Ellen was. Ahote, what are you doing?
Um,
Luna
oh,
suddenly appears next
I
to you,
like to
Baja,
think that.
and she kind of doesn't appear next to you. She kind of appears underneath you as you guys are falling. Because she can blink to you. You're within 100 feet. So she blinks to you. You guys are down to like 4 turns left. What are you doing, Baja? Sorry, I didn't mean to call on you, Hote. I wanted to describe what was happening with Luna.
okay.
I'm holding on to Luna
With your one good
And-
hand.
with my one hand and holding on for dear life and praying. So what else are you gonna do? Hurtling towards the floor. Yeah, we're calling out to Lear for anything.
How are you calling out?
Literally just screaming Lear.
That's it? You're just screaming. Leah?
Yeah, it's just
That's
I
all you're
need you
doing?
right now. Yep, I need you right now.
I think if you're attempting to invoke a deity's intercession to save your life, I think more than screaming out "Lear" is
Lear.
needed.
Screaming like Kratos.
Screaming. He's challenging me.
And this is when
Uh-huh.
Vajra multi-classed into a priest.
Hold on. What's her other nicknames? No, not Hellfire. I know it's like with the same letters, but hold on.
Well, Lear is what the one you've been using, right?
This-
That's
Lear
the,
is the one. Lear is the one that I've been using. And
I mean, that's the deity you've kind of chosen to help you
Yep.
through things, correct?
Yep. Where did she go? There she is. Yeah, Goddess of Rain and Thunderstorms. I need her.
So how? Call to her. Let's hear this. I'll give you a moment to think about it while we go to Sirith
give
to
me a
find out
minute.
what he's doing.
He's doing the exact same thing, but for Odirin.
Okay.
I already
Do you
know
have
what
what
he's
you?
gonna say.
All right. What are you
Yeah.
gonna say?
As he's holding on to Eddie, he's gonna close his eyes and whisper in a low breath, Odirin, if you can hear me, grant me your strength, grant me your power, if not for myself, to save Eddie.
Charisma check.
How many is it to re-roll a crit fail?
3.
3, but then your action is done for that turn.
I'm gonna use 3.
Your action is done.
Roll a
You
crit
can
fail.
attempt it again. You get a busy signal at this moment. What's all right? Well, rolling to a Hote. What are you gonna do? I mean, the ground is coming up very quickly, And I
Where's
know
the
that
demon?
you are in the military, so you've jumped out of planes and you know how fast that comes up. So yeah, you can spot the distinct images of sharp rocks and trees clinging to cliffs as you begin to get closer and closer to the ground. What are you doing, Ahote?
By facing wherever the demon is.
The demon has actually, you start to look for it, it's gone.
It did though. It was like too much.
I'm out.
Deuces.
Deuces.
It's like,
Is
I
the
do-
other demon
If-
still trapped?
If you survive, I might come visit you again. So you all survive and still have to fight the demon on the ground.
This entire is the demon that I trapped still trapped though. Is he still up there?
Probably. So in that
You're
case,
too far away to maintain that good of a connection. You don't know anymore.
Okay.
What concerns
There's a
me
chance.
is
There's a chance, sure.
we could be spread out by miles depending on how we land.
Oh, Sirith and Eddie have like they're like little dots, specks moving away from you.
Gosh.
This is really bad because there's not much I can actually do.
I literally can't do anything.
So Ahote, what are you doing?
I'm going to prepare. Because I'm going to blink as I hit the ground, or before I hit the ground. Before I
You
hit the
still
ground.
maintain the velocity of movement while blinking.
Yes.
Oh, do I?
Yes.
God, that would hurt.
You're not stopping your velocity. You're just changing where you are.
I'm changing the
Well,
direction. of it.
everyone else seems to be having their own place and everything, and I'm still blinking. So I'm going to blink currently.
Instead of a splat on the
underneath.
ground, there's going to be a Hote trail.
So there's three actions that you have. You have 3 movement actions that you can use, right? I would suggest doing a blinking up to kind of slow yourself down. Like hitting jets to slow yourself down. That I would see
only
because you're
hit,
going
like-
in the opposite direction of where you're blinking, right? Does that make sense? If you're going
Yeah.
towards the ground and you blink at it, you're still traveling with that velocity. Now that you're blinking up, you're blinking against that velocity. So it's like, doof. Okay, good. Doof. Now you're able
Double
to
jump.
control your fall, right? Like a double jump. Yep.
So you're saying I have a triple jump?
Kind
Yeah.
of. So if you want to do that, this is a spell, correct?
It's an ability.
All right. I will let you attempt that as we hit the ground. Ellen, what are you doing to save your life? There is nothing around you. Maybe you can see Ahote. You definitely see Luna and Bajra.
So could I use bounce to a shadow on or around ground level to at least significantly reduce damage?
We will talk about that in the last turn just before touchdown or splat down.
He will kind of like spread himself to try and slow down the fall.
I like that. I will allow that to happen. Bajra.
I have changed my mind. We're praying to get Dagger too.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Pitting gods against each other to save you? That's gonna go well.
Well, no, this is intentional.
I want to hear this.
Oh, I have a question.
What's
Do
your
it.
question?
Although I can't do it until my turn.
Well, what's your question?
Air disc. We can use them. They fall at a rate of 10 feet per round.
This is correct. You'd have to get it underneath
We could
somebody.
safely, get on them without, just smashing into it. Would that not significantly decrease our fall?
It would completely stop your fall until
Yeah.
it runs out and it suddenly dissipates underneath you.
Well, it hovers at 4 feet. 4 feet on the ground, and if it was to go over a cliff, it would slowly fall.
Right. It would still fall. Well, it would fall, right? If it goes over a cliff, it's going to fall. So it's still going to fall. But what I'm saying, though, is how long does it last? If you're falling and you've got this thing underneath you and it's stopping your fall and it's slowly going down, If you're still 100 feet above the ground when it goes tink, badoom, how long does it last?
8 hours.
If that's what you want to do, I would cast it now. We'll be back to
gonna
you.
cast it. Oh, okay.
All right, Bajra. Woo the ears of a god.
I'm gonna make my honorable deed to remove this mark, but I need to live to do it. I've waged my war against the demoness, and I need to see it through. I need your help. I need your guidance, and I need your strength. I need to kill the bitch who took my sister. I need your help with that.
Convince check.
That's the wrong button. I need my spreadsheet back. Be my convince score. Pretty good. An aught 5.
Nice. Roll your determination.
$14.
As you approach the ground faster and faster, you're saying this over and over in your head. And you can feel the coldness of the air. You can feel the rush of earth as it begins to approach you. And what seems to take forever, you are suddenly enwrapped in a white sheet that folds out into these gigantic wings. And with a single it stops your fall, and you land with a thunderous blow. And then you hear the words, "I wouldn't rely on him very much." And it dissipates.
Is that Lear? Because she's spoken to me before, so I would recognize the voice.
You may
Yes,
not wait.
God.
You
God.
just hear this voice in your head. It doesn't have a male or female voice to it. It's just a voice.
Ambiguous.
It could have also been demonically influenced. I don't know.
Demons don't usually go with the whole, blanket of white. It's usually darkness.
Or
fire.
perhaps they do.
And we will never know.
You will never know.
I'm just gonna delete everything in my inventory now.
He's like, fuck.
Thanks to you guys, I'm consistently losing more and more of my shit.
But you and Luna both hit the ground at the same time, and it's a thunderous, like thunder just cracks around you as you hit the ground. You hear the voice in your head. And we'll stop there for you for now.
Okay.
I know what I want to do. I've just got to figure out how to do it in a very dramatic way for you. Sirith, what are you doing? You and Eddie are like...
Yeah, how
You're
many
miles
turns
away
are
from
left?
everybody. Huh?
How many turns are left?
Like 2.
2?
So
Is it-
in the chat.
Because if it's 2,
2 or 3.
2 or 3, because that would heavily influence.
I'll
what
give
I
you
do.
3.
Okay, I'm gonna pray to Odirian again.
Okay.
One last under his breath, please, Almighty Odirian. If not
Okay.
for me, then for Eddie.
Gotcha.
Just save Eddie.
Roll. Convince.
Convince. Not as good as my charisma, but it's still okay. That's no successes.
That's how
I'll
many?
reroll. And that's none. I'm gonna spend a heroic luck.
Spend a heroic luck.
So I really don't want to have to It would. 4 successes.
As you're tumbling through this through the air, you begin to see the ground kind of come up towards you. You can smell the odor of leaves and trees as you begin to get closer and closer to the earth. Suddenly, you find yourself on a white plane of existence, and ahead of you, many miles, is a great tower. You and Eddie are on this plane of existence. You hear a voice says, "Come forth, son."
I take Eddie and go forward.
What seems miles is almost as though you just shunk right up to it, right? The moment you take a step. And there is the door opens, and it's this brilliant bluish white light that just cascades out in front of you. And there sits not Odirin, but a high archangel of Odirin. Because your plea has been heard. Odirin is going to bless you with the staff and commands you to find and utterly destroy the demon Kulrax. Sorry, let me get that right. Kastika. And to utterly destroy, if possible, Uldazar. They are making strong headways in the celestial planes.
How are they spelled?
Well, Kastika is the demon that destroyed your house.
So I have that written somewhere.
Right. And Uldazar is the femme-presenting demon that is after Bajra. And Uldazar is spelled ULD UZAR. Uldazar.
Okay.
ULDUZA.
ULDUZAR. Uldazar. They are the key for demons to once again make their presence felt on the face of Kralis. Their armies are rising, and Odirin needs a hero.
Trying not to freak
and then
out.
Suddenly, bam, clapping thunder, light, and you find yourself in a field with Eddie kind of like sitting on his butt, and you're kind of like up against Eddie, like you kind of like slid into him like this, and you're in a field, and you have no idea where you're at. But there's a white blue staff sitting in front of you.
I'm gonna look it over, give it a good glance, and then pick it up.
Okay. It seems to be made out of a white tree. The blue is when you get a closer examination of it, is almost looks like a silvery material. That's part of it, but it's very bright blue. You go to pick it up and you feel the power or the essence of Odirin flowing through you, and all your wounds and your fatigue are healed.
I don't think I had any wounds, but fatigue is pretty nice.
Ohote, the ground is approaching quickly. Cast your spell.
Actually, yeah. I'll just
That outcome was so much better than what I was about to do, you guys.
Right?
Heroic luck. Well, not 5. Oh, that's a crit.
Yeah, y'all.
Heroic luck comes in handy. By the way, I just burned
Alright.
7 to unlock a door for no reason.
We're at 18 successes.
Oh my god, yeah, that's right.
Because you unlocked the floor! I unlocked
Okay,
the door
The air shield pops up underneath you, and you gently float the last 500 feet to the ground. It takes you about. Well, how many feet does it move per turn?
10.
Pretty sure it's 10.
So if it's 10 feet per turn, so 300 feet is what you had to drop. So that's what? About 30 minutes for you to gently float to the ground, I think, right? Or did my math go the wrong way? Right? So if there's 10 turns in 6 turns in a minute, right? And it drops 10 feet per turn. So that's what, 60 feet per turn, essentially?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes you about 5 minutes. Sorry, it takes you about 5 minutes to gently float to the ground. And all around you is raining boards and chests, and a couple of people hit the ground next to you. Because you weren't the only ones that got hit by this.
Right?
It was a 20-foot diameter. Couple of
I was
pets,
like,
cages
I
come
wanna say,
crashing
like,
down.
If Sirith had noticed other people, he would have been going to help them as well.
Yeah,
Good news
but
is-
it was so chaotic. You really were focused on the fact that I really put Eddie out there, who's really, really important to you, even though there are other people out there.
Oh yeah, you guys have no idea what I was ready to do to save Eddie there.
So
The good news
I am-
is
that's
no one
the way
knows how
you
it
hit the
happens.
ground. All right, Ellen.
Just out of random curiosity, are there any random bystanders I can attempt to grab and pull with me when I do the shadow jump?
No.
No.
Just to see who I get? Okay.
No.
You save a demon.
Right? Hi, buddy. Oh, you're a guard. I know nothing about what happened.
I think you have to say that. He's
Dark
not going to be
entity, I
alive
don't
for
know what
much
you're
longer.
talking about.
So you're attempting to use
Um,
your. Are you going to blink, or use your shadow movement?
So the shadow movement allows me to teleport from one shadow to another.
Okay.
Sort of like Blink.
No, it's not. It's nothing like that.
It's you would completely you would have no velocity
right.
if you
It's
shadow.
you shadow blinked. It's boom. You're there. Go ahead and make a willpower check. I mean, you are under kind of strain and stress.
Yeah, just a bit. That is a 26. Willpower is 91. So 6 successes.
Sure. You blink, and you kind of you teleport from the shadow that you're in into the shadow of this gigantic oak tree,
That's what I was picturing. Was looking for a tree to target.
and you kind of just step out of the shadows, and you
Step
see
out,
kind
I'm
of you
saying
kind
that
of you kind of see in the distance, maybe 100 yards away, a Hote kind of gently floating down to the ground, and these things are just dropping. A couple people around him, as these things kind of just as that. You see your weapons. You see weapon chests, not your weapons, kind of hit the ground. They explode open. There is mass.
That's what I'm running for.
You've got about 100 yards of material and debris just littering the ground everywhere. What you don't see is Sirith and Eddie. You see Bajra as you kind of hit the ground, as you kind of step out of the shadow. You see Bajra, these gigantic white wings coming up behind her, and Luna. And as they touch down on the ground, you feel in the ground the thunderous boom of her landing.
You feel the superhero landing.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
Whoosh.
No, we fucked up.
Super impractical. Would break your hand and knee. Superhero landing.
I don't know. It's kind of cool.
It
No,
looks
no,
cool,
yeah, that's
but
not why.
practically.
It's just literally, he's like, there's something
knee.
very fucked up about that guy. She's got demons. She might be part angel. I don't know what's going on with her.
demons and angels.
Is that
Great
Dangles?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I think I broke Ohote. He's not
This
looking
is
very happy right now.
At least you're not
I
that.
don't know how to feel. I just ruined our.
Oh, yeah, no, you-
trip.
Yeah, you guys have no idea where you're at. And with that, we're going to end tonight.
No!
You didn't even derail us. We were on the train tracks, and now we're in a submarine on the other side of the world. We don't even know how we got.
How did we get here? All right, everybody say
Sorry.
goodnight. We will be back again next Friday night to figure out where they are in the world. I know where they're at.
Yeah.
They are in some really unusual areas. It's interesting how you guys all kind of came up and saved your own lives in one way or another. I think that's amazing. That's what legends are made out of. And until then, everybody say goodnight.
Good night, everyone.
What?
Night.
Stay healthy, stay safe, and as always, stay legendary.